Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Average Asian Boys podcast. My name is John.
My name is Ray.
And recently, I did something that I haven't done in 3 years. I went to the gym.
What is that? Oh my.
Yeah.
The gym.
The gym. The gym.
The gym. You mean the gym that's right next to your apartment?
No, that one's still closed.
Oh, okay.
But it was this brand new gym that just opened up recently, and it was free to go.
Yeah.
And a friend dragged me there, so
Okay.
I was like,
a
okay.
free to go gym?
Well, just for like a limited time period, I guess, because it's new, so they want to get people
And
going.
there's not
there.
like a sea of people crashing the gates to get into that gym?
I don't know. I think you have to be like it's like a family and friends event, I think.
Okay.
So I got invited by a friend.
Okay. So it's like exclusive.
I guess so.
It's like that Clubhouse app that
Sure.
that everybody seems to have access to except myself because I'm an Android user. But
Oh, is it only on iPhone?
yeah, at the
Oh.
moment, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, fuck that. Then.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. You've heard of Clubhouse, right?
I've heard of Clubhouse, but
Yeah.
I don't care to look into it.
Okay. Well, you know what? You know the only Clubhouse I need?
What?
This podcast. Hey! Oh, snap. Oh, snap. What?
Yeah, we're so cool right now. We're so cool. And in this Clubhouse, everyone is invited.
Everyone's invited.
to
Whether
come.
you're Apple, whether you're Android, Windows Phone, BlackBerry, Nokia. You're
phone.
invited. You're invited. You know, whether you watch us on YouTube or on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, you know, we invite you. Even Pocket Casts, you know, we're here. We're here for you.
Okay, sure. So anyways,
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your time at the gym?
kind of. I mean, it was pain and suffering, but it was also fun.
Was there any special thing that happened? Like, is there a special event? Like, oh, welcome to our family and friends event, and like, here's the gym opening. There's a big ribbon.
No,
cutting?
no,
No?
nothing like
Okay,
that.
all right.
It's just like, yeah, a bunch of people get to go and try it out for free. So, yeah, it was cool working out with a bunch of other people. You know, kind of really gets you in that mood
Yeah.
to like push yourself. You know, like
Yeah.
lightweight,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So yeah, I'm in quite a bit of pain right now. I also want to go play hockey the day after.
Oh,
so
great.
I
To
was-
like really put those like newly worked muscles into play. You know?
Yeah, except I was hurting all over, so that I was basically useless.
Did you win?
I mean, it's just like a couple casual fun games. So I would say that I won by contributing 2 assists, which was more than I expected
Look
to do.
at you! Oh my God!
I know.
Hey, 2 assists in the game. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's like
I know,
Sidney Crosby here.
Yeah, sometimes this guy can pass.
Yeah.
And sometimes he can't.
Like Joe Thornton.
Sometimes he passes to the other team.
Okay, well that's not very Joe Thornton like, but
No.
you know, but Joe Thornton loves to pass.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I'm in quite a bit of pain right now, but it's a good thing we're just sitting around for this podcast,
yeah,
not
that's
doing
right.
anything
That's right.
physically strenuous.
Nope.
And maybe that could be an episode one day, our non-existent workout routine.
Yeah, that will be a very short episode.
You go to the gym? No?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, much like this episode, I feel like it'll be relatively short too, because today we're actually going to be talking about our fashion style.
Our
I
terrible
suppose.
sense of fashion.
Our terrible sense of fashion style. As you can see right now, let's start off. John, what are you wearing right now? See, it's like we're at the red carpet right now. What are you wearing, sir?
This here is a black polo shirt made from the finest wool. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my gosh!
No, it's just
From Giorgio Armani.
yeah, Armani.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we hoped. That's what we thought we were doing.
What? No one believes me? What? Nothing touches my body but pure silk. That's a Rush Hour 2 reference.
Yeah,
for those who
one.
don't know.
Wait, 2.
No, it is
two.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 2.
But yeah, I'm wearing this black polo shirt that I wear every single episode because it's a look that suits me and I don't have to think about what to wear. So I just wear the exact same thing every time.
That's right. No, it looks good. Like black is always good. Like having neutral colors, it's perfect. It's a good. It looks
you
good
can't.
on camera.
You can't go wrong with black.
You really can't go wrong with black, which
Yeah.
is why I do not wear black because apparently
What?
I don't like to play the. No, I do wear black, but I don't. Apparently, I don't really wear a lot of black on this podcast or normally. And as you can tell, I don't have really much of a sense of fashion. I mean, I didn't even shave for tonight's episode.
But you got a clean haircut.
Yeah, I did get a haircut, but that's because my hair was starting to grow all over the place, and I have curly hair, like natural curly hair, so it kind of just goes everywhere, and it's not really nice to look at in the morning. So I really feel bad for all the coworkers who had to have meetings with me in the morning where I literally look like I just woke up. But I've actually been up for quite some time now, but it's just my hair is just like all over the place.
Oh, I see. I mean, that's part of the benefits of working from home.
Yeah, I suppose, I guess. But no, yeah, so I'm here wearing this gray Mickey Mouse shirt.
Mickey Mouse sweater.
Yep, it's comfortable. I like Mickey Mouse. I'm a huge fan of Disney, and that's why I have these shirts.
Cool, right on.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure my mom got me these shirts.
Oh,
And
you gotta wear it.
Yeah, you just have to, or else you'll get phone calls and stuff, right? So or
Yeah.
angry letters. I mean, if anything else,
Ray,
I mean,
why aren't you wearing my sweater?
yeah, we get an email sent to us, just an angry email from my mom. So like, why aren't you wearing the sweaters I got you?
Yeah, an angry email sent to aaboyspodcast
Yeah,
at gmail.com, you mean?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Where the rest of our fan letters come from?
So this is what I wear, and I understand I have a terrible sense of fashion. So today we kind of want to explore that a little bit.
Okay, so when did you find out that you had, or when did you get a sense that you had a terrible sense of fashion?
I think when I was in elementary school.
Oh, that's very early
I think
on.
when I was in elementary school, or maybe even early high school, I already knew that it was different. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, I just look different compared to everybody else." Everyone else had some pretty normal looking clothes. I have something that's kind of normal-ish, but a little bit like too colorful. Because the thing is, growing up, I did receive a lot of like secondhand clothes from my cousin.
Okay, that's a way to go.
Yeah, who grew up in the 80s. so
wasn't expecting that, but okay.
a lot of my clothes were very.
Yeah. So you look like a
80s.
GTA Vice City character.
Not like a Hawaiian shirt or anything, but I did have quite a few of them. Like I had one shirt where it was like the British flag was everywhere, and then there was like. And then there's like George Washington's like face on the dollar bill, like also posted around everywhere.
Really?
Too. Yeah. And then, I'm not sure why.
And you were wearing this in elementary school.
Yeah.
That's
I
hilarious.
had one where like there's like this, like it's not like a jacket. It looks like it has jacket material, but it's a sweater.
Right.
And you put it, you have to wear it like that.
Okay.
And then like the sleeves were like, it was like black around here, but the sleeves are pink. So like pink sleeve, and which
Holy
now would be great. I think now, like, because we're having a little bit of like a retro kind of renaissance.
Yeah.
It'll fit in. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
But
you were too soon for your age.
yeah, during the
You're too soon.
'90s, I think people were just like, what's going on here?
This guy's looking very flamboyant.
Yeah. So I remember there was this one, I think Toronto Raptors T-shirt or Toronto Maple Leafs shirt that I wore that like looked relatively similar to what other people had, and then I kind of enjoyed wearing those because nobody would kind of look at me differently, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Or it could be that I'm just like one of the only Asian people in a very predominantly white French and Russian class.
Oh, okay. So it must
That
be like
could also be
So
that too.
this is what Asian people like to wear.
It could be two factors.
Yeah.
Different not a factor. Could be both, but yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
You got to see some pictures one of these days.
So I know that for a fact it was a little bit like that, and I think in high school I also looked a little different, and I had a lot of hoodies as well. So I think I wore a bunch of hoodies, and which was fine, I guess, but I just wore hoodies and sweatpants, and I really enjoyed that.
That sounds fine for like high school. That sounds totally fine, actually.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And even now, I still wear hoodies and sweatpants. So
Yeah. I mean it's comfortable. I think
It is super
a lot of
comfortable.
people.
And
I think a lot of people default to that. There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, and like I imagine that those who wear, like, I mean, this year everybody's just been wearing hoodies and sweatpants as well. So I think
It's the year of the hoodies and sweatpants.
great time for fashion.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was my time to shine.
Yes, it is.
It was.
Really great time to
I love
express
it.
yourself.
Can
there.
we like not go, like, I'm cool with like us going out there, but can we just all Just stick to sweaty. It's like hoodies and sweatpants sleeves because I'd be down for that. I would be 100% in for it. You know, you can look back in all the previous podcast videos. I'm just in some form of hoodie and sweatpants, one form or another. So,
except for today.
except for today because we talked about fashion, so I thought I'd up my game a little bit.
Oh, damn, son.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
what about you?
Why I didn't change my
I mean,
game
no, but
at
you
all.
look great all the time. So you know, what about you? When did you figure out? You know what, John? You say that your sense of fashion is bad, but if I'm thinking about it correctly, dude, your sense of fashion is actually not bad. It's fine. It's fine. Like from our
it's fine now.
outings when we look at. Oh, okay. So used to be not fine.
Oh yeah, it used to be horrific.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's hear it.
Yeah. I mean, so I didn't realize like I had a bad sense of fashion until I was like in my 20s actually, because my parents always just got me, you know, what they wanted me to wear.
Yeah.
And
same.
I don't got money, so I'm not going out and buying clothes for myself. You know,
No.
I'm just gonna wear whatever I got.
Why do that when you can spend it on like candy and video games,
Yeah, exactly. So
like
and
practical things?
And then like I guess like my parents just don't have any sense of style whatsoever. They loved buying me like these bright, colorful hang ten polo shirts. So like I looked like a total dweeb in like elementary school and high school, I imagine.
Yeah.
And I remember like, yeah, I was just so oblivious to everything. Like I wasn't paying attention to what other people was wearing. I wasn't paying attention to what I was wearing.
Yeah.
It's just like my own world, you know? I remember in high school, I never wore jeans. I just wore sweatpants all the time as well.
Okay.
I only started wearing jeans like after high school. Actually, what's funny is, so I started by wearing jean shorts first. And the reason I got into jean shorts is because I'm a fan of John Cena in WWE. And I was like, hey, he looks cool in jean shorts. Maybe I'll look cool in jean shorts.
Right, of course. As you deliver like the FU
Yeah, exactly.
on the turnstile. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you know,
the attitude.
you can't see me.
You can't see me. 5 knuckle shuffle or whatever.
Yeah, gotta look cool.
Gotta
Gotta
look great.
Gotta look the part.
Do you have the chain too that kind of comes around on the
No, I wasn't that gangster.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
so I
there's a
started-
line. There's a line that's being drawn somewhere.
Yeah. So I started with jean shorts, and then I gradually moved on to wearing jeans.
Okay.
Because I think by that time they had invented stretchy jeans, and then so wearing the stretchy jeans was a lot more comfortable than I
Right.
thought it would be.
Okay.
Yeah. I also remember like in high school though, that was when I started wearing boxers actually. Like before I was wearing the tighty whities.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Same here.
It's a very fashionable Asian.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, maybe not fashionable, but it's an
It's-
Asian. I guess it's an Asian thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was wearing tighty whities before high school, and then so during high school, you know, we're in the locker room for like PE and physical education and stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw like other people, or no, should I say, nobody else was wearing tighty whities. So I was like, maybe I should change my
Maybe you should go
change
with-
my choice of underwear.
with the trends a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I guess that was like the first time that I actually did pay attention to what other people was wearing.
In the boys' locker room.
Yeah, weird timing. I
When
know.
we were all the most like in the most intimate of areas.
Exposed.
Yeah.
We were very exposed.
That's right.
Yeah. So I quickly got rid of the tighty whities, switched to wearing boxers, which turned out to be a good choice because
They're really comfortable.
they're comfortable. You know, they're nice to wear, and also you know in high school like boys like to do stupid things to each other. We like to pants each other. So you know,
Yeah.
when you get pants, you don't want to be seen wearing tighty whities.
Yeah. of
Yeah,
course.
it's like at least if you got the boxers, you're like, okay, you
Yeah.
know, haha, this is kind of funny.
Yeah. I got you there.
Yeah. So that's a high school tip right there. Wear boxers.
Yeah. In case you.
In case you get
pants.
pants. That's right.
But yeah, no, I see that. Yeah. So it was the same. I think it was the same thing for me. Exactly the same. Like noticed that, you know, boxers was a thing.
Yeah.
And I went for it and wow, felt great. Life changer. By
Yeah,
the
not
way.
bad, huh?
Just like, especially a nice cool a summer day.
Yeah.
Nice little breeze there. Oh,
Oh. Good stuff.
good times.
Good stuff.
It's good
you know?
times.
And you don't have to worry about like your underwear showing sometimes. You know,
Nope.
like I remember I would used to hike up my pants really high and like, you know, make sure they're like very tightly wrapped, I guess.
Yeah.
Just in case, people got a glimpse of my tighty whities, all that stuff. But when you're wearing boxers, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
In fact, back in our days, the trend was to low ride, they call it. So like half of the male populations were walking around with the boxers sticking out anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah, you remember that? That was like the cool
remember
thing to
that.
do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's still not cool. Cause
So you adapted to jeans pretty quickly then. I
got used to
high
wearing
school.
jeans pretty quickly, and I started wearing them during university.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember like a traumatic experience I had though.
Yeah.
With jeans.
Yeah.
Having a wardrobe malfunction. It was like the first year of university orientation party, and my fly zipper broke.
Oh,
So I was running around half a day with my
fly undone.
yeah
Yep.
and I couldn't fix it.
That's happened to me before too.
And I was like, man, of all days for it to break.
Yeah.
Where I'm like trying to get to meet people and look cool.
Yep.
Now I look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, I got you there. I had the exact same thing happen to me, but on the grad cruise of my high school.
Oh
So,
no!
like, I literally knew that the zipper was stuck and it broke, and I think I even cut myself trying to zip it back up.
Oh yeah, because you're like frantic. Right? You're like,
Yeah, and I
ah.
had to get a Band-Aid and everything.
Wow.
And which is fine. And you know what? At the end of the day, I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll try and dance. And then there were so many pictures of me dancing with my fly undone.
But see, the thing is, like, they see that you're bleeding, so it like distracted them from.
No,
looking.
like I had a Band-Aid on, so that's covered already.
Okay, so they'll notice the Band-Aid.
Yeah. So
and they won't be looking at down there.
No, they still. I mean, my eyes could not help but look at the other opening because that opening is a lot larger than whatever opening I have on my finger. Right. So, and it was just there. There was one time where, like, there was a girl dancing in front of me, and
Yeah.
so, you see her back, and then
Yep.
I like lean towards the side.
Okay.
And then so like while I'm leaning towards the side, looking at her, my fly's undone, and then like
Is that like a picture?
yeah, that's a picture, and I could never unsee it. It's been years now. It's been decades.
See, that would be one day where you really don't want a girl to grind on you.
You
during
don't.
Your dance.
You really
not
don't.
when the fly zipper's down.
The fly
and
zipper.
not
I mean,
working.
the shirt is everything. It's covering everything, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't look. It looks unseemly.
Yeah,
It just looks terrible.
I
never-
can imagine.
Yeah, that's right. You can. Oh, it's the worst. So that's why I don't think grad cruise ever happened in my mind.
Not for you?
No,
Man, that's tragic.
It is. It is. Have you ever had pants rip on you before?
I think I had pants rip on me one time when I was still working in the office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It just ripped, and I'm like, and I talking to my boss. I'm like, yo, I don't think I can work for the rest of the day. Like, there's literally a big ass hole in my pants right now, and I'm walking around, and it seemed very unprofessional.
Did you actually get the day off?
I can't remember. I think I did.
You did, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big was the rip?
I mean, it was big enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Eh?
It was. I mean, it was
Like
also.
right-
it was also. I think it was right on my bum.
Like the crack or the cheek? The cheek.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I feel like it was a crack.
Okay.
But it was just in a bad spot and very noticeable.
Okay,
So like
yeah.
there was just I can't.
There's just no way.
There's just no way.
It's understandable. It actually happens more often than you think.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like just like something that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. But that happened to me one time at work.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this is really unfortunate.
How did you bust back, eh?
Yeah.
How did you bust back like with a jacket tied around your waist?
I was probably just wearing my shirt like over my pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So I have two pants ripping stories, okay?
Okay.
First,
are they embarrassing?
they're pretty embarrassing.
Okay.
First one, okay, pants rip number one was in high school. And it was fine because it was gym. It was during PE, and we were playing floor hockey, road hockey. And I was the goalie. And we were doing very, very well. You know, I'm making these saves and everything. I was like unstoppable.
You're like Patrick
A
Roy.
real classic, real classic Patrick Roy. And what happened was, I think, we were nearing the end, and the team, they have like a 2-on-1, and they're doing back and forth tic-tac-toe, and I managed to stretch and save the puck, and it was like a beautiful save.
Yeah.
And when I got up, I felt like the southern region
was a little more airy than usual.
It was a little more breezy, a little more comfortable than usual. And the gym teacher's like, Ray, what happened to your pants? Like, thank you, gym teacher.
Like, he just like pointed out in front
Yeah,
of everyone.
yeah, right. Like right away. Like when I got up, he's like, what happened?
Didn't even notice the save.
No. And just like, it was a great save. I think it was, to this day, I think the amount of praise I got for saving that puck,
Yeah.
I think it was worth it, but still.
But it was all immediately undone by the, what is that?
Yeah, what did happen to your pants? And I'm like, oh shit. And then, so I had to get escorted down to the change room. And luckily my buddy had an extra pair of shorts for me to wear. So I wore those.
Nice.
That was fine. And it was just like a funny story. Nothing really crazy happened, so I did that. So that was fine.
And it was just dudes around, right?
Exactly. But it didn't really expose anything. I mean, if I feel that if your pants rip and your boxers are shown,
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine.
There's some people out there who walk with like their pants like half out.
Yeah, again,
and their underwear.
Yeah, again, low riding.
Yeah, exactly, right? So,
Yeah.
so
that's why boxers are great.
that's-
It's like if you have an unfortunate accident,
it looked like you wore another pair of shorts behind underneath, right?
depending on what it looks like. Yes,
Oh, yes,
but
of
it can't.
course.
Yeah, if you're wearing like old black boxers, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So that's the first story, which was fine. Second story. The second story was I was an RA at the time, and we decided to do a day.
So
to
you were a what?
Residence advisor. An
Oh,
RA.
okay.
So I was an RA. It was a bunch of university students come in, and so we decided to go to Lynn Canyon. Where to see the water, do some hikes and all that stuff, right? So we did our hikes and everything, and what I did was, we kind of put our feet in the water. The water is super cold, but the sun was also very, very hot. So it's kind of just like, oh no, like what should I do? Like, should I be out here in the sun, or should I put my feet in the water? And I kind of did both here and there, and so my pants kind of got wet a little bit as well.
Okay.
And I think during that time, so I sat out. I remember sitting there. I was talking to these two students, and when we were just chatting, we were talking and everything. And then afterwards, it was almost time to go. So I got up, and when I got up, I heard a rip. And these are my cargo shorts. And by the way, this is another story about cargo shorts too. I know it's a fashion faux pas, but hear me out here. I love my cargo shorts. Okay, it stores a lot of things.
Get back on topic. Get back on topic.
I mean, yeah. So like, I wore the cargo shorts and everything, and the cargo shorts ripped. I think it was from the cheek to the upper part of the crack.
Well, what position were you in before you got up?
Cleopatra style.
What does that mean?
Like I'm laying.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, right.
Like, I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
before.
like Cleopatra style. Talking to the two students, and then finally, when everything's done, I sit back on my butt, and then I get up like that.
Yeah.
So when I got up, I hear the rip. And I was like, oh crap, here we go again, right? And I look back, and there's this like gigantic rip that's happening there.
But it's a good thing you weren't wearing boxers at that time.
I was wearing boxers, but like the two girls who I was talking to, they were like, oh snap. And I'm like, yeah, oh crap, like what is going on? What do I do? And so what she did was, one of the students, she was very, very nice. And what she did was she gave me her jacket. Her little kind of windbreaker jacket. Yeah. And so I was like, thank you so much. So I tied her jacket around my waist. Yeah. And there it was, right?
Nice.
The only downside is, you think good cover, but the only downside is this particular girl is actually quite petite.
Oh, did you rip her thing too?
No. Thank goodness. No.
Did you wrap it around?
No. Thank goodness. But it's like I tried to use the jacket to cover my butt. Okay. It only covers half the butt. So the crack is still showing. The rip is still showing. Everything's still available.
That's hilarious. It's like, what's the point?
Thank you for giving me this mini skirt.
What you needed was a second one.
Yeah. I needed something gigantic, right? So I told her thank you so much, but I don't think it's gonna work for me.
So you didn't have anything else to?
No, I didn't have anything.
Because you're just wearing a
t-shirt. It was summer, it was a summer, so I had a t-shirt and shorts, right?
Yeah.
And
as a residence advisor, you weren't allowed to go shirtless.
Well, the good thing is that I had. That would be. I don't think anybody wanted to see their residence advisor shirtless. So what happened was my friend's pastor was also there at the Lynn Canyon.
Pastor Mark?
Yeah, that's right. Pastor Mark. Pastor Mark was there.
Yeah, he was probably doing like backflips
off
the cliff.
Something crazy like that. Yeah, that's right. And he does that all the time. He just does these like huge backflips and foreflips, and he'll like, so he happened to be there, and I was like, Pastor Mark, hey, how's it going? He's like, great, how's it going? I'm like, not so well. As you can see, there is an emergency. My butt is ripped and everything, and so he had this gigantic towel. This like huge beach towel. Yeah. And he told me, hey, you know what? You can borrow it. And I'm like, thank you so much. Like, you're a lifesaver. So you
don't want to rock the mini skirt?
No. I'm good because when we all left on our buses, and we go back to the downtown area, and we get dropped off in downtown. Yeah. So
you wanted something with a little more
right in the middle of downtown.
You didn't want anyone grabbing your bum.
No. Well, I don't think anybody would grab my bum, but
you never know. It's downtown.
I just don't want looks. And so what happened was I was just walking through downtown with a towel, the long towel around me.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of funny, but
like I'm in Miami.
Still better than
like there's a beach nearby.
Yeah. In the middle of the concrete jungle.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, still better than
like a full blown ripped.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's right. And so that's what I did. And so
you probably just looked like a hippie, actually.
Thank goodness, I lived in the Richmond area, so it was just like a short Canada Line ride away.
Man, Pastor Mark is a champ.
He is. He's very much a champ. And to this day, I feel like he's still doing backflips. Like,
did you return his towel?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I thought you were going to say, to this day, I still have not returned that towel.
No. But I feel like every weekend, he's still out there doing backflips into the Lynn Canyon.
Yeah. Wow, that's super funny and slightly traumatic.
Yeah. So those are my pant ripping stories.
Okay.
I hope that we never have to go through that ever again.
Oh, we probably will.
I don't know. Like, is it like what is it that makes pants? Because I've had some pants that have been around forever.
Yeah.
Ages, decades.
Yeah.
Still great. But I have some pants who were there for maybe like 2 or 3 years. Maybe it's the quality of the material.
I mean, who knows? I mean, we're wearing them all day. We're sitting on them all day. You know, there's like a variety of things that could have happened.
I just thought, it's probably the quality, maybe.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite pair of cargo shorts.
Well, rest in peace, I guess.
No. There you.
I was gonna say rip, and then I figured that would be a little confusing.
No, indeed, rip indeed.
Well, I don't have any like traumatic pant ripping stories per se, but one of my really actual traumatic stories from when I was a kid was so I used to play in a youth orchestra, and then we have like concerts and stuff, right? So then before the concert, we have this thing called a dress rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
To run through things. My mother took the meaning of dress rehearsal literally, and or a little too seriously, and she made me like dress up in like full like concert outfit to go to the dress rehearsal. Yeah. And I was trying to explain it to my mom, like, no, Mom, I don't think like I need to suit up. I think I just need to. I think it's okay to wear my normal stuff.
Yeah.
So I show up to the dress rehearsal like all suited up and everything, and I'm the only one that's suited up. So I looked like a freaking idiot.
I thought the dress rehearsal meant that you were supposed to dress.
I don't know,
maybe,
but
because it's called the dress rehearsal.
Yeah, that's true, but like in that case, no. And I checked I checked with people just to make sure, right?
Yeah.
So I showed up. I'm the only one wearing like suits and all that fun stuff, and then so of course I got made fun of. It's like, they're like, like dress rehearsal doesn't actually mean. I'm like, yeah, I know. So ever since that, I was always like a little afraid to like overdress. Since then,
right?
Yeah,
but I think it's always better to overdress than underdress, right?
I agree.
For an event,
I agree. It is.
I think it's always better.
It is, but but because I mean, like, you don't obviously when you're a kid, you don't really know that, and because of that, I've always had a slight fear of overdressing.
Yeah. Gosh. And then so in terms of your own sense of fashion, do you kind of figure it out on your own? Like, did you start to develop taste in that sense?
No, not really. I think it was basically like people telling me that I looked funny and that I should probably not look funny.
So they gave you advice in terms of what to wear?
Well, I mean, in typical guy fashion, we make fun of each other, and then that's usually the signal that I should do something about it.
Yeah.
Like,
But how did you know what worked, what didn't?
That's a good question. I think eventually, like, I mean, at first I didn't know what I was doing,
Right.
but actually, what I just started to do was look up a bunch of YouTube videos on like how to dress properly.
Okay.
That's all I really did.
Okay.
And I started talking to my friends, I guess, to ask them for their advice as well.
Right.
So it was a combination of that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I started to kind of like figure out like I was looking a little kind of funny to other people when like my guy friends started making fun of me, you know, for what I was wearing. I remember there was this one time in my early 20s, I went to work wearing like this bright yellow polo shirt, and my friend just saw me and he was like, "Hey, so how's Curious George doing?" Referring to like, you know, the man in the yellow hat.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I got you. Never wore that shirt again.
Good try.
Yeah. All right, you got me.
Okay.
I used to also wear like this neon green pair of shorts to the gym with my buddy, and it would drive him nuts. Like you know, like it's like really bad when like it's like bad enough like when it looks bad at the gym, and your friend doesn't want to be seen with you wearing that kind of stuff. Like, you know,
is it like tight? It's like a tight pair of shorts.
No, it's just like basketball shorts, but neon green.
I think that's fine. I don't know.
I didn't see a problem with it, but like
neon green shorts, I think that's okay. But then again, look at me.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
So yeah, I figured things out slowly, eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, I have YouTube videos to thank for that. I watched like a ton of videos, and you know, there's like all sorts of stuff out there, so you also gotta like kind of filter out what's bullshit and what's not. So I guess I just try to find out what was like the common theme between everyone, which was so like some of the common themes was like wear like neutral colors, so black, dark gray, all that stuff. Try to avoid like bright colors. Yeah, and you know, for like someone, so for me, I have like no sense of aesthetics whatsoever.
Yeah.
So like color theory was not even a thing to me, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I like this color, so I will wear. Like I like green, so I wear green, you know, which is apparently not a great color.
No, apparently not.
But yeah, something simple like wearing all black is like, okay, I can figure that out.
It's simple enough.
I'll just wear all black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of like neutral colors and not wearing bright colors, you are right in that sense, because there's a time when I was in France, I realized it was really interesting, and I think I took a video of that. I was waiting at the train station. It was one of my first days there. I was waiting at the train station, kind of a good couple long stops away from Paris, the city center. And I was on the platform, and I have this bright red Columbia jacket. You know, like, you know, the ones where you go skiing with or whatever, you know?
Yep.
Like the real bright red one. And then I look to my left and to my right, and everybody there was wearing some form of gray, brown, or black, and I just stuck out. Like I just stood out like a sore thumb.
They're very fashionable in
No,
Europe.
oh yeah, very much so. So I can hardly imagine like nobody.
As a guy who doesn't notice what other people are wearing, like I notice like a difference when I go to Europe, and I'm like, wow, everyone just seems to be dressed better there.
Yeah, and I can't imagine like people looking at me the way like, I didn't realize that. Like nobody approached me really to tell me like what is that, you know? But I think they already have with their eyes, you know.
Yeah, they're judging you.
And they're probably walking along the train station. They're like, oh my god, what's this like bright light?
C'est terrible.
Yeah, well, what is this like brightness coming from? Oh my gosh, it's that guy over there with his bright ass red jacket, like really taking it out. So I get that. I totally feel that, and that's something that I'm still working my way towards. You know what? YouTube videos is probably a good idea. I might even check that out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the concept of wearing all black isn't that hard to do, right?
Fair enough.
And something that I did find out is like wearing all black actually does make you look a little more slimmer. I don't know. It's like some got to do with like the colors and the visual thing. But like, yeah, just try it one day. Like if you wear all black, you notice that you look slimmer.
Okay.
which is helpful to help me hide all these extra pounds.
I thought
that
it
I've
was like
got.
vertical lines that will help you look slimmer too.
I don't know about that.
Do you wear plaid at all?
I used to. I used to like wearing plaid.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that was back in the university days.
Yeah.
I was known for wearing plaid all the time.
Same
And
here.
the reason I got into plaid is because one day I had a date with this girl, and I didn't know what to wear to the date. So I went to some random ass store. I asked like this female service rep, and I just asked her for like, hey, what should I wear?
Yeah.
I got a date today. I don't know what to wear. And she bought me a white T-shirt and a plaid
Vest.
no, not a vest, but like a plaid button up,
Oh.
a plaid short sleeve button up
Okay.
over the white shirt,
Okay.
and it looked pretty good.
Okay.
And ever since then, I've been on. Well, I'm not on the plaid train anymore. But
No.
after that, I wore plaid for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, plaid makes me look cool.
I mean, the plaid
Yeah.
really. I feel like plaid really was a phase in our lives.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
Yeah, for me, I love wearing plaid too. I still, to this day, I still have a lot of plaid shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be better about it. But
I slowly got rid of like all my plaid shirts.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, a year ago, I got rid of my last plaid shirt, but just only because it had like a giant hole in it. And I was like, you know what? I've had this for like 10 years. It's time to let go. It's like, it's time to let go.
yeah. No, they're still very much prominent in my closet, and I wear it every now and then just if I don't know what to wear.
I mean, if you ever need to go to like a country themed party, those
Yeah.
are really great.
Yeah, plaid
Very
works
handy.
out great.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a point where I was famous for wearing plaid, like
yes.
5 days a week. It's like, look at Ray and his plaid shirt again.
Yeah.
And I even have, and during the summertime, I even have short sleeve plaid. So there's really plaid all season long, like all year, all 4 seasons. I'm just going at it. And to a point where I think there was a group of friends who came to my place one time, and they were just like, you know what, today we are going to help dress you up. And they decided to first do a closet assessment. And they walked into my closet, and they're just like, what is this? There was nothing but cargo shorts and plaid shirts. And they were just like, what? What is this? I can't work. It's like, in that show Kitchen Nightmares, where Gordon Ramsay comes in and trying to fix...
I can't work like this.
They can't try to fix this like really beaten down like restaurant.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like, yeah, it just felt like that. The team just came in. They're just like, what is going on here? This is like Queer Eye, where there's like, this is terrible. Like, we got to get rid of these shirts, or we got to find you some new shirts. And so
How much of your closet do you think they got? Did they actually throw out stuff?
they didn't throw. They recommended that I throw out some
Okay, so
things.
how much of like your closet did they recommend?
Oh, like a lot.
Okay.
Like more than half, I think.
Okay.
Like definitely more than half.
Okay, yeah.
Some things I can work with. Some things I never thought like I put in like storage, or like I didn't think that I would wear it. Some things they looked at it and they're like, dude, you can wear this. Like, this is actually better looking than a lot of your other stuff that you have. I'm like, oh really? Like, if you match this,
What was an example?
it was just like a sort of dark green-ish kind of shirt, but it was not plaid. See, and then they matched it with like a dark blue pants.
right.
So it was like dark green, dark blue. That worked out perfectly. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
And so I realized, oh yeah, that does work. That does kind of work. And so I realized I really like pink.
You like pink?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
really like a pink shirt. Yeah.
I had a pink shirt phase at one point.
Oh, it's great. It's kind of nice. It kind of brings out,
I don't know. I was just more like, what the heck was I thinking?
your skin tone. I always thought like it brings out your skin tone a little bit. No, That's
I
not
don't
a
know.
thing?
I think it was just like a trend in high school as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pink shirt, wearing pink.
Oh. Well, I just recently discovered it many years down the road, like 2 years ago. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
you're a bit late.
Yeah, I'm very late to the party.
You're a bit late to that one.
I'm
man.
always very late to that party. And so, what I did was and so we went to Uniqlo, and they all, they all scattered throughout Uniqlo and picked
Yeah.
some couple items for me to wear and stuff. And it was really, really nice that they did that. But just like, it's funny, just the fact that I needed that type of like intervention group to like come in, assess my closet, and kind of get new
I mean, that's
things.
really nice that they.
It is super
cared
nice,
about you,
and also super
enough
talks
to do.
about just like how terrible my sense of fashion is, right? And so it's still pretty bad to this day.
But like, so did they help you pick up some stuff from Uniqlo?
Yeah, they did.
Do you wear that stuff?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, okay.
I did wear that stuff. Yeah, for work and stuff.
Cool, good stuff.
So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, if you're telling me to like go in for work and to wear these things, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that. But if you're telling me, let's go to a Sunday afternoon, nice stroll in the park, maybe meet somebody new or meet somebody interesting. What are you gonna wear? I have no idea.
I just remember like there's this one time we went clubbing together, and I think you wore sweatpants to the club. I'm pretty sure you wore sweatpants to the club.
I don't think I wore sweatpants.
I remember you wore something outrageous.
I think I wore white jeans. I think I wore white
jeans.
White jeans.
Where the heck? Where did you get white jeans?
My mom got me those jeans. Yeah, it was white jeans, and I wore this orange T-shirt.
I can't imagine you wearing white jeans.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I remember the orange T-shirt. I think.
Yeah, the orange T-shirt was Adidas. It was like an orange T-shirt.
I just remember like seeing your outfit. I'm like, how the fuck did you get inside the club looking like this? Like the homeless guy was more likely to get in than you were.
Yeah, see, I don't know this kind of stuff. I didn't know that this is the kind of fashion that we had to do,
Yeah.
There was one time I tried to get in the club with track pants.
Did you make it in?
I didn't make it in. They told me, like, you're wearing track pants. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing. And so I never got to go in. And
because on the sign they only say wear pants, right? They don't specify the type of pants.
No shoes, no service or something, right?
Actually, I think I got in a club once wearing like shorts, not like basketball shorts, but like something a little nicer looking in it, like beach shorts, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, I don't see.
And you were let in. You were fine.
I actually got it. I mean, it was like a hot summer day, so
right.
I guess, or maybe they just didn't look down. I don't know. Don't intend to find out.
They were just so enthralled by what you have to say to them, and they were like looking at your face.
They were busy looking at, I don't know, Pretty Woman, maybe. Let's go with that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what the state is at the moment for.
What is the state? Like you're still just as confused as ever?
I'm still a little confused. I know that neutral colors work, so I got you on. I'm with you on that point.
Yeah. Black, dark gray, dark blue.
Black,
dark
blue,
color things.
Black. I have a dark blue suit, and that's great about work too. So if I travel anywhere else, if I'm trying to do some presentations or whatnot, some visits and meetings, I just wear the suit, and you're good to go. And suit is just like you just wear a nice little white shirt and tie. And you have the little suit there, you have the pants, boom, you're done. Okay, I can do this every single day. I can do this all day. And that's what happened too. I did a work trip in Kazakhstan and I did a work trip in Vietnam. And like during that time, during that entire like most of those work days, I was there in the suit and everything and it all worked out perfectly. But then afterwards, when I'm on my off time, I'm just there in these like Hawaiian shorts, like terrible, like this like Marvel T-shirt, and I'm out there like, all right, let's go, let's take some fun. There's one time I forgot that I needed, like my flight got delayed, so I stayed at the hotel and I worked at their executive business center in those shorts. In my Marvel shirt and a little cap.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Sir, are you lost?" And I'm like, No. I'm a guest here.
No, man, I'm the boss. That's what I am.
I'm a guest here. I'm just trying to catch my flight. That's all. that's kind of still the dynamic that I have. This kind of.
Sir, are you lost? At the club.
This kind of sort of identity.
Yeah.
I still value that comfortness over all else.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I love being comfortable too. And I mean, the ideal thing is you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, right? If you're able to find something that looks real nice, and something that's very comfortable, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, but those are hard to find
because nothing touches my body but silk.
But pure silk.
Pure silk.
Yeah.
So John, I have a question for you.
Sure.
You are a proud owner of two $700 jackets. Can you tell us about how it came to be, why you decided to spend $700 on each jacket,
right?
How do those jackets make you feel, and what's the deal? Sure.
Okay, so like I said, I watched a ton of videos on YouTube to kind of get an idea of what to wear.
Right.
Now, the side effect is when you watch a lot of videos, you start wanting to buy a bunch of useless shit that you don't actually need because you're convinced that they would look cool and everything.
Right. Yeah.
And then so like a leather jacket was one of those things.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess it does look cool, and it's not useless, but it was definitely a little overboard, I guess.
It's pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure, almost positive there are cheaper leather jackets out there.
Yeah, probably. Like you could probably get one from H&M for like $100.
Yeah,
rather
I
than
think so.
700.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 times less. Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of like why I decided to like spew that much money,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess it's just one of those things like, oh, if it's worth this
For
much.
both times, you didn't know.
Okay, I mean, okay, so like,
Like the first one didn't do enough damage to your wallet already. So you're
Okay,
just
okay,
like,
look,
hit him again.
okay, look, like the first time, right? It was just like holy shit, like this thing is worth so much money. It must be really, really good.
Yeah.
Right? It was like it must be worth it then. Like
Yeah.
why else would anyone want to buy this thing?
Uh-huh.
I mean I quite like it. But like after a while I realized it's like a little too edgy for me.
Okay.
Like it looks like a proper like motorcyclist bike, a biker jacket, right?
Right.
And I am not
A
like a
biker.
biker. I don't own a Harley Davidson or
Well,
anything.
can you
like
do it with the mountain bike that you ride around in?
No, it doesn't quite look the
Just
same.
like,
I want to ride my bicycle.
You have your little leather jacket there, little aviator glasses.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't
quite
work.
get off the same feeling.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like a little too edgy for me. Like it made me look a little try hard, I would say.
Okay.
So I decided to get a second leather jacket that was a little more basic and simple, and I like that one.
And
a
it
lot.
also happens to be $700.
Yeah. Well, I like that one a lot.
What are you gonna do with the first one?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
It's a sunk. It's what we call a sunk
Sunk
cost.
cost. Right.
Yeah.
They're just, it's
A very,
just
a
in
very,
your closet.
a very expensive lesson.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. And I mean, heck, do you wear it everywhere you go now, or do you wear it for special occasions? Like, what's the deal?
The leather jacket,
Yeah.
I wear it for like special occasions.
Do you wear? I mean, if I were you, it's $700 jacket. I would wear it to, like everywhere, all day, every day.
Yeah,
Even when it's sunny.
I mean, in case you haven't noticed, we were all like kind of spending a lot of time at home.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
I'm
right,
not gonna
that's
wear
right.
my leather jacket.
But
at
what about
home.
dates? Would you wear that on dates?
Yeah, I like to wear it for dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just really showcasing that wealth.
I mean, it's not like people look at my thing and be like, "Oh, that looks like a $700."
Some people are
jacket.
able to tell. I don't know, man. Some people.
I guess so.
It's like wines, you know, like what we talked about with wine.
Yeah, they sniff the leather. It's like, oh,
Ah.
this smells like $700.
When they come in for the hug, they're like,
Yeah. Says no one ever.
a little. It's $400, $500 range.
Yeah, I might as well just like tape a couple Benjamins
Yeah.
just to make sure they get the message.
Yeah, you smell the Benjamin like right there on the shoulder. Like put it right there, so when they come in for the hug, they can smell.
Who's that a Benjamin I see there?
Yeah, that's right. Just sew a Benjamin on there.
Yeah. I mean, I will admit I maybe went a little overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have any future $700 apparels in the
No, I'm good. But I am really into Lululemon stuff, and those things are expensive too.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
your
not
taste is
not sponsored, not sponsored.
impeccable. Oh my gosh, your taste.
Yo,
Travis, is
dude, let me tell you
really up
something,
there.
man. I couldn't figure out for the longest time why people were like so into Lululemon clothing, because they're super expensive, right?
Right.
And then one day I just had this feeling. I walked into a Lululemon store and I bought this really expensive pair of pants. And I put on a pair of pants and it's the most comfortable thing I have ever worn in my life. And it made me look good too.
Wow.
Because it's all black and it's like it was actually like the proper fit.
Best of
So it
both
made my
worlds.
legs look really like
Slim.
yeah.
Okay.
I was just like, wow, I could wear this all day
Yeah.
and it makes me look good.
Yeah. And how
And
much
I-
was it? How much were those pants? Did you buy them?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, $160. Never looked back. One of the best things I've ever bought.
$160.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
To me, at least, that's like no, but I mean that's the price you pay for comfort and style.
It is. Again, it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And it's like the way it's designed is just so like, it's great. It's so practical. Like they really put the thoughts. And again, not sponsored.
Not sponsored at all.
I'm just a fan of Lululemon
Just a
stuff.
fan, yeah.
Like they've got so I'm wearing it right now, right? They've got zippers in their pocket. They've got zippers in their pockets, man.
Oh,
never seen that before.
Zippers are great.
Keeps all my stuff from flying out.
I love zippers. That's why I love cargo pants, because they have
yeah, those are nice in that
nice
regard.
zippers and horizontal like pockets that won't slide out, things like
Yeah.
that. So you keep everything like camera, everything there. So
Yeah,
okay, that's fair.
yeah, and
The
then
fact that you're wearing pants right now, I'm astonished. They must be really comfortable because you're wearing it indoors.
this is like what I wear. Like I wear this pair of pants like 90% of the time.
I see.
Yeah, it's great. Bought some of the shorts too.
Yeah.
It was great. Very comfortable, well designed, very useful.
Yeah.
And then I bought a second pair just in case I lost my first pair.
The second pair of those pants?
The shorts.
Oh, the shorts.
Yeah, but the shorts were like $120,
The shorts are 120.
and I have two of them.
What the? Okay, fair enough. Wow.
And-
Sorry, a little mind blown here, but
Have you ever walked into a Lululemon store?
I have. I mean,
Yeah, so you know how much those things cost.
I do. I suppose.
Okay, but you know, to
Or
be
maybe
fair,
I head straight for the clearance section.
but to be fair, like every time I look at their price tag, I also do a little take back
Yeah.
as well. Like recently, I've been looking at getting. Looking into getting the hoodie, one of the hoodies from there,
Yeah.
and it's also like I don't know 140. So I'm like, ooh.
$120 for the shirt. Like, what is the material made of? I mean, because there's not that many. It's half a pant.
I
you know?
agree. Yeah.
You think it'd be like $80 or something because it's half those pants. But no, it's $120. Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So
crazy. That is a crazy amount.
what can I say? I really like their stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
by all means. Wow. Okay. I mean, if you're, as long as they keep you comfortable and as long as they look good, I mean, it's worth it.
Yeah, but hey, one thing that these pants made me realize is that buying like the right fit is huge,
Oh yeah,
Like-
for sure.
like a big deal.
Yeah.
Because like for my entire life before then, I had always been buying things that were a little more oversized, right? Because
So then you can grow into it.
so one, like A, I can grow into it, and B, they tend to be more comfortable than super tight fitting things. So yeah, after seeing like how much better I look when I wear things that are the proper fit,
Right.
I started paying more attention to like the fit of clothing. So before, I never bought small size t-shirts, because
It's just like wraps around your body. And
like
it's a
the-
little strange.
Well, no, I guess it's because like the stupid ego and pride in me. It's like I'm a grown ass man. I don't need to buy small size shirts, like.
Yeah.
But in North America, they tend to make their stuff a little bigger, right? So I actually fit very well in a lot of small sized shirts. Mm-hmm. So and I look better than just wearing like an oversized medium or even a large,
Right.
So yeah, paying more attention to like the fit. It was a very big game changer for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think the fit is super important too, and the fit, like you can have a nice, like you can have a very nice looking shirt or a very nice looking pants, and it can be really expensive, but if it doesn't really fit you, it wouldn't look good.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
that's why like a good fit is very, very important.
Yeah, and I think my parents always like got me like oversized clothing as well, because whenever I wear something that is like a good fit for me, it's like a small size.
Yeah.
They look at me and they think it's too too tight for me, or like it's like too small, and then they get concerns like, oh, like, are you okay wearing that shirt? I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine. Like I'm not struggling to breathe or anything.
Yeah.
And they'll be asking, oh, maybe you should get a bigger size shirt. I'm like, no, this is the right fit. I'm telling you. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on there.
So yeah, like that's the two things. Two things to remember: neutral colors and right fit.
The right fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
So if you have any takeaways from this podcast, those would be it.
Yeah. T-shirts are always great too. Always have a lot of T-shirts. That's my advice. I mean, you can never run out of good T-shirts.
That's very true.
That's true. And they're hilarious. Some are hilarious T-shirts.
Yeah, I used to wear a lot of graphic tees, you know, because I wanted to stand out.
That's right. That's
now
right.
I just wear very basic, boring T-shirts.
Oh, I still wear the kind of like, trust me, and then there's Iron Man there, and it says, I'm a genius on the bottom. So I wear those shirts. And you may see it on the podcast sometime during the summer.
Yeah.
But what you should be looking forward to is our AA Boys podcast merch. That's coming. I'm kidding. It's not. It's not coming.
What would we make? What would we have for like a
Definitely
merch?
have T-shirts. That's very important.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'd probably put a quote in the back of just like how much we have no sense of fashion and stuff like that. It'll be ironic. It'll be great.
Met
It'll
my
be fantastic.
girlfriend at the garbage room.
Yeah. That's right. And
And other classic quotes from the AA Boys podcast.
Uber. All those things, right?
McDonald's first date.
It'll all be there. Yeah, that's right. You want to go on a date at McDonald's? See, great. These are great T-shirts. So if you have any ideas for those,
I don't know anyone who would buy those T-shirts.
I would buy them straight off the rack. Straight off.
All right, fair enough.
But really, though, if you do have any kind of additional fashion advice you want to give us, or some stories as to how you kind of develop your own style, because I still think that something like this, fashion styles are always they're always changing, right? There's different trends and everything. We're just trying to figure out what Kim Kardashian or Khloe or Kylie Jenner is going to wear next, right? So.
What? I'm not.
It's all. I'm kidding. No, I don't. I'm just saying that ironically.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's always a matter of how that works, and as well as I've watched Devil Wears Prada. I don't know if you've seen that movie. Great movie. It's one of my it's such an amazing movie, and they kind of tell you kind of what a little bit like there's a segment or clip that sort of talks about how fashion comes to be, right? For a specific line. So there's a lot of work that gets put into it, right?
Okay. Did you learn anything practical from
No, not really. I learned about the color cerulean.
Okay, that's useful.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's right. Cerulean, what a great color.
It sounds cool when you use it.
Nice shade of blue. Yeah.
Actually, it sounds kind of pretentious.
Yeah, it does.
My favorite color is cerulean.
Cerulean? Yeah, that's right.
I would slap the shit
fuchsia?
out. If I saw that, I would slap the shit out of you.
What? Can you bring me that blue thing over there? Excuse me.
That's cerulean.
That's right. So, if you have any of those,
the only cerulean I know is Cerulean City from the original Pokemon
That's
game.
how I learned that too. And did you know that every single city is actually named after a color? I did not know that.
Oh,
so like vermilion.
I remember there's like a Fuchsia City, right?
Yeah.
Was there Vermilion?
Fuchsia City, Vermilion City,
Lavender Town.
Lavender Town. See, they're all colors. Yeah.
Is saffron a color?
I think so.
Because I think saffron is like a type of
herb.
Yeah.
Spice.
Something like that.
Yeah, but
maybe
I'm pretty sure saffron is a color too.
Oh, maybe saffron's purple.
Cinnabar Island.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that is.
Cinnabar could be.
See, now I'm thinking cinnamon.
SS Anne.
Say what now?
The ship.
No, I know, but that's not a color.
Who knows? And did you know?
Is pewter a color? Pewter City. Oh wait,
pewter is color.
Wait, Pewter City, is that a thing, or did I just make that up?
Yeah, no. Pewter City is where Ash meets Brock.
Ah, yes.
Pewter is a color, right? Pewter cauldron from Harry Potter. Pewter. I'm sure it is. They're colors. See? Oh my gosh. Why do we do this?
We should change our podcast into Two Cultured Boys.
Why are we exposing
the Two Cultured Men?
Yeah, cultured men who don't know whether or not pewter is a color or not. Great.
But we knew that pewter is the city where Ash meets Brock for the first time.
Yeah. So cultured. So cultured.
That's peak culture right there.
Yeah.
Peak culture.
That's right. So cultured. AA Boys Podcast at gmail.com if you want to reach us. And of course, subscribe to our podcast wherever you can listen to a podcast. Apple, Stitcher, Google, Spotify, and of course our YouTube channel is where you can see our beautiful fashion that we have currently. Fashion is my passion. Looks here.
And I'm just going to end the podcast here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Fashion is my fashion.
Until next time, stay fashionable.
Yeah. And passionate.
Bye.